Welcome to the big picture,
where we help you see, think, and act big. And we have here with us the energetic, the multi-talented VJ Ben Salise of Mugstoria.
And just got a facial yesterday.
And
Hello Philippines and hello world. Oo, ako si Ben Salise. How are you guys? How are you netizens?
All right.
Netizens.
Ben,
How do you call your followers there?
We
don't have a
like,
name yet.
But we will.
Hi,
we will.
podcasters.
All right.
Oh, yes.
Or the biggers. Biggers. Big.
Ben,
Well.
I stalk you in your Instagram account. You've been very active, and you've been out there. And then last night guys, Ben sent us a photo of his facial, and he said he's prepared for this episode. And as you can see,
Actually, I want to be prepared sa inyong live, no?
That's good.
Because see, look at this
Actually,
guys.
if you
Look
zoom
at these
in,
guys.
you can see the facial.
All right, yeah.
The result.
Fact.
Thank you so much, Pearl Medical Aesthetics. Di ba?
All right.
Our official sponsor for Mugstoria
Right.
Skincare.
So speaking of Mugstoria, like you've mentioned, you got sponsors. What is Mugstoria in 1 minute?
By the way, Mugstoria, as you can see, there's a mug. And we're talking. That is
it's
Mugstoria. So
That's where the concept
having a conversation with a mug of coffee, not a cup. So it's Cupstoria if it's cup. So it's Mugstoria. It's actually an entertainment side with politics. So I'm actually more on the entertainment side.
Yeah.
I'm not assigned to the politics, but I can still touch the politics side. Pero entertainment pa rin. Push ng push.
Awesome. VJ Ben, so
Yes.
you're doing, I can say that you're doing a lot of things now, right? How did you're so energetic. Can you talk a little bit for those people, for the 3 people that doesn't know you,
For the biggers.
and can you talk about how you got started with what you're doing?
Oh my God.
Where should you start?
Yeah, maray nga na jud. Like, since I was a kid, my parents taught me the gianad ko nila ba how to be on stage. So like, my stage is my comfort zone.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so I've been performing. They've let me act, sing, dance, whatever. So mo na siya. And then high school man to siya. Like, gipa-guest ko nila kay I'm one of the English people, like English club. Oo, gipaadto mi sa kuan. Gipaadto mi sa radio station. And then the anchor said that I love your voice. It's like mawadan kog trabaho tungod nimo. I was like, "Oh, really?" And I was like, "Yeah."
That was just a tour.
That was just a
of
tour.
the radio station.
I was like speaking like this, and I was like, "All right, maayong hapon kaninyong tanan." I was doing that voice. I was like, "Oh my God, wala na ko'y trabaho tungod nimo dong." Sorry that, and then expose ko like totally kay sa San Carlos na, cause I'm a Carolinian and I'm a theater actor sa Theater Guild. I'm also part of the choir sa USC Choristers, and I'm also a part of the Kinesics dance group sa San Carlos as well.
Awesome.
Dili halata na extrovert.
Feel na ko over extrovert na jud, no?
But yeah,
And,
so your role sa Mugstoria entertainment. So
Yes.
you create content basically, right? So Mugstoria is there's media, like all sorts of media.
Yeah.
There's audio, video, blogs, right? So
Yes.
how does it work? Like, how do you release content?
Right.
Is that do you do research?
What do you want to know?
Okay,
first?
so Mugstoria is a business.
Yes.
Let's put it as that, right?
Okay.
All right. So as a business, of course, you have your business model. So can you explain to us like how a entertainment page, or what should we call it? Entertainment page, right?
It's an entertainment page. It's originally named as 10minutes.ph. So ang mga
I've heard about it.
Ang mga founders ani kay Kevin Maguinte, we have Rodel Montibon, and of course we have John G. Gonzalez. Mana sila on the big 3 sa behind Mugstoria, and congratulations to them, ha.
Yeah.
Nakuha ko nila because of they've seen my video sa USC, San Carlos Warriors Turf. I was doing a video promoting kawasan or canyoning. So, and the owner of the business sa canyoning kay Carolinian sad. So that's why pagkita nila nga lingaw ko, and they tried to like work it out nga pwede ba ako mag-pure Bisaya. And then
okay.
yan ako, of course, I'm like the resident host sa Sunstar nga nugong di ba? Oo. So mo to siya lingaw kay sila, and that katong first ever boom nga video nako kay katong the best siomai in Cebu.
Yeah.
Where nga nakita ni Vice Ganda nagyadtuan jud niya. That's why murag nahimog pista sa tisa
Oh,
ato
yeah,
nga time.
I remember
That
Yes.
was, what year was this?
Well, it was last
Recently.
year.
Oh,
last year.
Recently. Very recently.
Last year, no?
I can't imagine Vice Ganda eating.
Grabe, no? As in, kita dyan mi nag-live siya, nagkaon siya siomai. Wala'y puso. Okay, wala, di siya karalik ng puso.
Okay,
Amazing, murag, really? Naabot sa mga news ba? Oh my God, really?
So let's take that for example. You had a content creating a video like how like eating siomai, the best siomai in Cebu, right?
Yeah.
So what was that? Was that a client telling you to? Was the siomaian was your client? Or?
Actually, that's my anong tawag doon?
Giving back or
My idea.
Okay.
My idea to like feature like the micro business owners to medium business owners here in Cebu. Ganahan manggugkog local na mga tao nga mga atuang food jud.
of course, yes.
Or any Bisaya na food para ma-known sa ta. There were actually like Tagalogs. I'm so sorry to tell you nga. Gusto nila mag subtitle. Pero ganahan mi nga among market kay Bisaya. Murag ingana ba? So like
I'm actually thinking that we will have subtitle for this.
Yeah.
But yeah. So go ahead.
you can do it. Pero as ako content creating, we have to brainstorm. Pero sa ako kay I started like kanang akong gipenetrate ang local first. Like wait, unsa may pinaka grabe jud diri sa Cebu, like unsa man jud masud sa tao when you see this video, how can you penetrate them on watching? Of course, food is number one nga makapatanaw jud nimo sa video.
Yeah.
That is why muna akong think first, okay, food. And how cheap is it? Like, is it affordable or what? Makamasa ba siya? Or actually, I introduced siomai sa tisa sa mga ABC class and then they liked it. Okay, they were like, oh my God, lami mo rin ang siomai sa tisa. I was like, mao mo kay sige ra mog ding kwakwa.
Kailangan na kung gawin siomai
Diba?
after this.
Actually, no, actually.
So basically, you created that video, and it went viral, I should say, and so you were part of the Mugstoria team already.
Yes.
And how does that work? So you put it on Facebook, right? No, you don't have a website. You don't-
Na ay website actually. There's a website for Mugstoria. That's mugstoria.com. We also have a YouTube channel. Pero murag walay nag-work for now.
Okay, so
Kasi
so
na-busy
basically you
sila.
put that there and you got some views. So is that money generating? So
Not yet. Because muna amo nga, because we're trying to promote local tourism here sa Cebu through food and places that we travel and we go to.
Sure.
So from that video lang yun actually. Dagan kay ni feature and stuff, and then we've seen people like masses na muadto jud dito na from a little business nga murag sila stall, now they have like murag ing-ani na kadako. We were like they're always thankful ba.
So this is like the impact basically of like one viral video is unimaginable,
Grabe,
right?
oo. Kay
Amazing.
nag-cringe ang mga tao what's new and how fun it is to be there.
But how does that like make you feel, like considering like inani da mong impact?
Actually, thankful kay ko, no? Like, maka-help ka sa mga
Right.
micro business owners. But like, yeah, at least now they're known.
Yeah,
Ano
yeah.
ba? Have you heard of Lamao sa Guadalupe? You haven't, no? So, Lamao sa Guadalupe is actually, di ba, sa ato ang Lamao is like,
Buko, right?
buko
something,
or
Sa baboy.
Okay. Nga ka na pagkaon sa baboy ka na.
We're not talking about the
Bahog,
baboy.
di ba? We're not talking about that. Lamao is so delicious. Super delicious, di ba?
But it's buko?
No, it's not buko. It's a mixture of siomai, chicharon,
Yeah.
egg, and rice.
Okay.
Lami jud kay siya.
So and then you have a video or
Yes, and after that video, ABS came, GMA came, and they all went to that site.
So you guys are like
We're like
the pioneers,
oh.
and then you're like you're showing these big networks what's really what you're basically trendsetters.
Yes.
Amazing.
By the way, going back to your question, I was just like, mura na nag-intro, no? Sa how are we gonna earn? How we
Sure,
earning
yes.
sa through these videos? Through those videos, naag yung mga business owners na they wanted their business to be featured sa Mugstoria. Since food, restaurants, murag, after ganitong a video, they're like inviting me to go to their restaurants. Bisag, don't take videos, just take pictures and like, kami na bahala. And they're just
So
gonna pay and
how
let
does
you
that
eat.
kanang work? Do you give them like or is it like an X deal or like give them a package?
Yes, we have a package and we have also an X deal. Oo, naman dyan yung monetary na napoy X deal.
Right.
So,
You may want to share it or not, but yeah,
Yeah,
you guys
it's
give
up
us
to
a clear idea of perhaps or of how
sige,
it works.
when you deal with this vlogs, we call it, or contents or storytelling, we call it, because we are storytellers among stories.
Yes,
like
yeah.
that.
Kanang, you just have to like, i-balance nimo like how are you ranked sa social media and how you like kanang approach people sa business, especially nga if ingani imong rate kanang dapat nimo i-balance sa ilahang business. Like if they're micro business owners, don't give them like the
Dagko kay grade.
like 30K agad-agad. Just be considerate. So if ever like they can only afford 5K, yes, we can do that, but there's an X deal. So it's like Shomai sa Tisa. They were like starting at that time. So we can do X deal. So from time to time when we go there, we're free. We're libre.
Oh, really?
Yes, that's why I love Shomai sa Tisa.
We should have done this shit there.
Yes, and of course, after that, actually, after sa among pag-feature sa Shomai, we had our halo-halo. Because
it's
same
nearby.
place naman. Oo.
Yeah, and it's really booming in that area.
After our video sa we made like Halo-Halo Capital of Cebu, ang Tisa, there were like a lot of stores already open there. And then
Wow.
ang Sols nga among gi-feature, daghan na kasi like branches after sa video. I was
Was
like,
that Sol?
oh yeah,
Ah, yeah.
Sols, Halo-Halo. Oh my God. it was
Heard about it.
really
Is it
amazing.
they expand it on their own or is it like a franchise?
Daghan kay franchise.
All of a
Franchise.
sudden, yeah.
Oh my.
I was
So
like,
this is
wow,
like we're talking
amazing.
now of the influence of a story told at the right setting with the right people.
Oo, because we're not only focusing on sa monetary nga side.
Yeah.
Actually, we're focusing like kanang ganahan mo improve ang business and ang the
Right.
people itself, and of course the
I like
locals.
that. I like
the
that.
locals. That's why ang Tisa, they're like considering us Mugstoria as the ambassadors of Tisa. I was like, every time want to me
yeah.
there, we're free. Like, free mig siomai, free mig halo-halo. What else do I want? Nag-ingan as in lingaw. Oh my God. Bisag wala ko'y kwarta, no? I can go anywhere and eat.
Oh my
Awesome.
goodness. I really like that mindset, no? Because
Really, my God, like
Yeah.
people will notice you like, oh, si Ben man na sa Mugstoria, even
Yeah.
the owners sa Restos. Ko, sige sir, my treat in the house. Ko, oh
Wow.
really? Sige, ako na
cool.
lang i-post.
That's cool,
Like,
that's
my
cool.
day.
yeah.
Really cool.
Actually, I have like a sort of similar experience. So because I've been traveling with a lot of so-called travelers sa Gayo. But they use that sometimes.
Diba?
They may say we're vlogging this place and they get some perks. So that's one technique that I don't
Actually.
suggest. It's kind of like it's a gray area.
Oh, we call them manga.
Manga gamit.
Manga gamit. Pero,
But my point is like if you provide value, with whatever it is, and in the digital world, it's amazing how like one story, one video could actually reach a lot of even from Luzon, Visaya, Mindanao,
Kaayo.
right? So you're doing this full time, is that?
yeah, full-time. I'm content creating, storytelling sa Mugstoria, and of course, I'm an event host as well.
Okay, so that's your side
Yes.
side gig. Like what kind of events, man?
Any gigs like birthdays, wedding, corporate
Yeah.
events, lamay, bunyag. Diba, paraffle kami sa lamay, paraffle kami kung sino susunod. Joke lang. Masaya yun, di ba?
But basically, so doing this full time, Mugstoria, you entered Mugstoria. How many likes or viewers were there?
Like, million na sila nun eh. Like,
Really?
million
Wow.
na sila nun.
And this is like how now the current one is like 3 million, no? What?
1.8 million
1.8
follows.
million.
But the reach, like the views, we've reached like 7. Like 3 to 7 million views.
Wow. So the engagement
Just-
basically is very high.
You don't
also.
boost
Yes.
it. Or no boosting.
We don't like boosting. We'd like our videos to be authentic. Even our reach.
So I have a question because like Facebook, they changed their algorithm.
Yes,
So that the
actually,
pages now like will have very low visibility.
Kaayo.
Right. So did it affect Mugstoria or like
Yes,
your
as in-
content were really that hot?
It affected us. That's why we studied the new algorithm of Facebook. I was like, so naagitag studies amo like sa stats and stuff.
Right.
Like, so how do we deal with this? Like, but ang bag-o ron nga trend sa Facebook is like you have to have like a lot of interactions sa
Yes,
videos.
yes.
You have to mention, tag, and then have convo
Right.
sa inyong video. So muna siya before kay you upload it, view, and then click makonra. Karon
Then
ingana
nuggets
ang
there.
algorithm. Oo. Karon
Yeah.
mingana na siya. So now you know.
Now you know. Alright.
Yeah, so also when you like create the content, no? So basically, do you murag kumo you introduce yourself to a prospect client? Is that powerful, the 1.8 million? Is that what you say up front, or do you say it in another way? What's your proposal ba? Like,
It's actually very helpful. Like
when
once
you-
you're like, muna
you're
sila
at
nga.
this stage
Oo,
na, no?
like kanang what's your page? Like there's like a lot of clients like, what's your page kanya? Like Mugstoria. How many likes and followers ka? Kanang let's view lang this, madam. Like pa-humble lang side baka basing maana sila nga kagiroan niya oy. So na storya ra tama. Look
So
at
let them
the
see
numbers talk.
the numbers for themselves.
Actually, I was
Awesome.
like kanang low key lang ba? Just here's our okay, you have that number.
So it's really powerful.
Yes,
So
it
my
really
next
helps.
question, my follow-up question is, how do you get to that number?
Through your videos. By the way, dako sad actually factor ang politics aniha.
I see.
Since we're like kanang focusing on Digong, our
Right.
president ba. So we're like
So,
it's
so
like,
during the election, your likes spiked up.
yes, because of that. During
Awesome.
the elections of Digong, grabe jud ni boost.
You know what? Politics, I'm not,
Since-
some people might hate me for doing this, but politics is pretty entertaining in the Philippines.
It is.
Actually.
It is entertaining.
For me,
I don't know. why.
yes.
It's like a soap opera. It's I mean, you don't even know what's gonna happen next,
Well,
right?
because everyone's on the internet already.
And
Like,
it's
you know,
weird. It's weird. Like people that get hated before, they become like heroes now.
Famous ka
I mean,
sila.
think about
That's
that.
the thing, right?
Yeah,
Because of
it's so weird. It's so weird.
I'm not sure if it's a culture thing or if it's that's also what's
No,
happening
it's
in the US.
States. It's the
Also?
same,
Oh,
right?
really?
Like
Because
like Trump
we
being
love
hated.
Filipinos love stories like what you said,
Yeah.
storytellers. We love like teleserye, and now there's this online teleserye going
Nadagan
on
pa kita.
and
We have,
never
like,
ends.
Think about the hearing. The live hearing is like a hit, right?
yes.
I mean, the live hearing, the live
We always
Senate
do
hearing
that sa Mugstoria.
is a
We
hit.
always
Ah,
have
you
like
do like-
live stuff.
You go there.
No, naami representative from Mugstoria, and then they will.
How does that work? Do you hire them?
No, they're part. The founders themselves
Are there?
go there. Oh, okay.
Ah, okay.
Under man sila sa OPA, like
Yeah,
Office
I
of the
think about
Presidential
that. Like
Assistant
how
for
crazy it
Visayas.
is. Like the Senate hearing and so for Mugstoria, because there's a sizzling topic all the time here in the Philippines, and it's worth like people listen to it, and it's worth listening to also because like we have to.
us
we have
in
to
a
know.
politics should like super
Amazing.
hot.
Wow, sizzling
Para
hot.
trend mo.
Okay.
Yeah. Also, my next question: how do you find those stories? How do you find those?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
How do you select like, oh, this is gonna be a
is it
hit?
gonna go viral or
So,
not? Or
so-
is it through storytelling? Sorry, I've.
Sa politics nga side, it's easy because we'll just have like live, we'll do live.
Right.
Then the
Fake news.
people will just react. We don't do fake news because it's live, di ba?
So like, do you do? I don't know. Do you like do like micro content where like you get a snippet of the whole?
Oh, yes.
And like,
we make memes out of it.
Awesome.
We make memes out of it. Even like close na mga politician, make memes out of them. Let them laugh. Let them.
yeah. Sure.
Ana ba na? But
But
for
selecting the story.
for the entertainment side, we usually have brainstorm with the founders and with the content creators and of course with the other influencers in Cebu na mga Bisaya as well. Because Here in Mugstoria, it's just like a home. It's a home for storytellers.
Interesting. So you have a
Yes.
lot of people under
Yes.
you.
It's just like a
Freelancers?
network of for if it's like a GMA or ABS. We're like ABS. Like
Yeah,
ano pa.
awesome.
So we're like a home of influencers. You can actually tap us. And we can be partners. We can collaborate. We can collab with a video, and we can guess you like sa among video, and then let's go there. We'll promote your page. We don't care. Basta kay kanang friends ta.
We actually have
We actually want kanang mo create og kanang venue for Bisaya storytellers to be one.
Okay,
That's
that's
like one of our goals.
That's one of our partner with
Maragingala din na
podcasters
padong
and
no.
Cebu
Oo.
people.
Oh yeah.
So you have this, no? Na people are you're connecting, no? So how do you like how does this whole thing work? Do you like what's like right now this is Mugstoria. So how do you progress to becoming like I don't know, what's the future view for this? Is it gonna be like this forever?
Maybe
Politics?
not because
Bigger
as
vision,
I've
perhaps.
said, we're like a network of storytellers. This is like an avenue for starters, especially na para ma-known sila into the social media scene. We don't want to own the whole social media scene. We don't care if you have your own page. Basta kay, we're just letting you like do what you want to do. So if you're like babing, you know babing like together with this mamba kanang binuang nila. So mo partner na sa amo collab sa mga video. Yes, we can do that. And through that, when clients will like contact us to feature their business with Babing or with any of the influencers, that's with fee. That's with another fee. So
it
we
goes
have
through
fees.
you,
Yeah. We have fees and we have Babing.
He or she earns as well.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Kaya kung him or her alone, he or she alone,
Can't find those.
oo.
Ah,
Yan na ba? So ang
interesting, ha?
networks na mo, we have our own networks. He or she has a
So
own
there's like
networks.
cross promotion also, right? So,
Yes.
yeah.
That's how you say it.
I like it.
That's
I
how
Also
like it.
less work on your end, if especially if she's the one doing the video, no? So you just connect them,
Kaayo.
but with a fee on your with a cut on your
I'm
end.
just like Boy Abunda, and then
Yeah.
the artists come to me.
Right.
Oh yeah, because
you're like
the one
a
they know.
talent.
Oo,
Yeah.
like tonight
right.
with Ben Salise. So ingana ra na siya. Oo.
So the stories you gather it mostly from the contributors and so yeah, nice.
So Ben, we've discussed about the power of like social media, Mugstoria, for example, in particular, like how you guys were able to influence. I'm basically just tell story about a simple showma, a simple halo-halo that is normal, but maybe you told a very compelling story, right? And
Yes.
then it how would say influence other people to say, I want to try that. I want to get that experience because like this generation, we're now in an experience generation, right? We want to try new things. We want to try the
Yes,
latest,
kaya.
right? So, if I'm a business
Owner.
what would I a business owner? If I'm a business owner, right? What would I do? How will I find you? How will I find people who are influencers? Yeah, that's one question. Second is like, sorry. How will I find influencers that can help my business? Because I believe not all influencers can.
Yes.
I mean, you're right. Do I just send Mugstoria or something?
By the way, to all of our media friends, like especially nga sa mga media stream, they all say that the mainstream media is dying na daw.
Yeah.
Because we're transitioning to digital.
Do you have the same opinion?
Yes, kay daghan kay kong friends sa media nga niingon na sila, and they have like kanang giwala ilang shows because kanang tungod sa number of viewers.
I know someone also their show. Yeah.
They're transitioning to digital video. That's why maghimo sila vlogs and stuff para if mo-transition na sila into
But
digital.
they already see this coming, right?
Yeah.
From a mile away. I think so.
For the artists kay murag wala gyud like murag yeah, pero
When you say for the artists,
nasa sila yung
mga artista.
No, kana ba mga celebrities like mga hosts or whatever. Okay. At least nasa sila yung business ha. That's
Yeah.
why. So very good.
Yeah. So they were when you say wala gyud kayo, they were not able to build their brand
And
at
then
the onset.
and for the digital world, they're like looking for fresh faces or fresh
Right.
talents.
Oh yes, I mean,
Oo.
But if you think about it, like
Social media is for-
si Will Smith, no? Will Smith, but the guy behind Men in
As
Black,
in.
he has his own vlog. He has his own.
Bago pa na
They
siya
try to
nag-IG, ha?
maintain it. They try to maintain it because they want to be relevant into the
Ayo.
And he's the only. The thing about this is that he's already there in the in the stratosphere
scene.
of of being famous, right? But he's smart, right? He's
Super smart.
able to position himself that like, hey,
New pa na yung IG, ha? Pero, oh my God, look at the followers.
yeah.
They connect you as in like super.
yeah, it's good.
He
So
connected to the
this is a
youth.
good example of taking advantage of kuwan, di ba? We already see it a mile away. We also talk about like one of the reasons why Dave and I are launching the Start Your Podcast in 30 Days is because we believe that the podcast is going to be the next radio.
Exactly.
Yes,
And yes.
I believe so.
Right?
By the way, ha, I was a former radio DJ, Sad,
Oh,
so
yeah?
I can relate. So,
Yeah, it was in your background story, you know. So you really turned into a DJ.
Yes, I'm from a radio DJ to
You're still-
a video jockey
you're
to
still
a Ben
doing-
Salise of Mugstoria.
You're still doing that, right?
radio DJ? No.
No, the DJ. That's Jack for events.
No,
A
not
little bit,
slightly.
not so much. Okay.
Pero when voice talents requires. Okay, yeah.
Awesome. All right. So we've talked about that, the impact, and then do they go to like, if I'm a business owner, let's go back to our question.
Yeah,
Like,
okay.
I just go talk to Mugstoria. How does it work?
Again, Mugstoria is like a one-stop shop for influencers. So if you want to tap any of the influencers, just message Mugstoria or ever, or just search like.
Will
There's
you guys
a
match
lot.
them? Like, for example, if I'm an
We
owner
can
of
actually
Mezzanine Cafe,
tap.
for example,
We
and say,
can actually tap any of the influencers because we know them.
and are you gonna match them? Like, well, let's for example, if I'm the owner of Mezzanine Cafe, will I go to Mugstoria and say, like, who do you think among the influencers would match my brand?
So you don't have any idea who
Yeah.
the influencers are.
Right.
Yeah, we can do
You
that
can do that.
actually.
You
We
can,
can
like,
really
do
do it.
profiling.
Give us your proposal. We can give
Awesome.
ours.
Right.
Interesting.
Para we can meet halfway ba.
Yeah.
So
How long do you usually like have contracts? Like, is it like a year-long campaign?
It depends. It actually depends, especially when there's an X deal.
Yeah.
Or kanang monetary half.
Right.
Just like for example like dim sum break, free ninyo ha. Free mo ha. So,
Why nilabot?
so it's me and other influencers. So
Right.
they've chosen like influencers na or like chinito. Chinky, something like that. Or into the ABC like
Awesome. Yeah.
category. So bawal to mga nasa masa something. Pero, so that's ako silang ipapili like who do you want like Snake Princess medyo malito
Yeah, so
one.
you tap
Oo,
with people, no?
So they chose actually Snake Princess.
Yeah.
But Snake Princess at that time was already kanang promoting another restaurant.
Okay.
So,
So,
conflict of interest. basically.
So, with me and my connections sa San Carlos, because there's a lot of influencers as well in San Carlos, especially dancers.
Yeah.
So, I tap them because they're chinitos. They're Chinese in blood.
Okay, so you've dealt with this is a very interesting topic because you are dealing with fresh talents from college, some and even in their high school,
Yes.
right? I mean, you're in a spot where you're in a scene where and you see talent, like you said, you're the boy abunda.
Yeah.
of social media.
Sana hindi ako no.
Yeah, minus the hairstyle.
And the kilay.
And the kilay, right?
Pero buhay na buhay yung kilay ni Sir Tito Boy.
Okay. So, what is your advice for people who want to be an
Yeah.
influencer?
And before that, maybe
Influence.
we can define what an influencer
And
is.
also define what an influencer
and
is.
How
yeah.
do you find those people?
By the way, karon ha, as in like at this very age of ours, a digital age, we are all influencers. Like anyone can influence anybody. Like if like naalang mo i-post nga something na nagidunggab na to, nagiani dari. Matrending na mo actually because of that. Like what's the hot pick or the hot issue for at this moment when you're like the first person to post it. You already influence people. Okay?
That's really interesting, no? Like, I want to do a challenge right now. Who's influenced by me? You comment right now.
Bitaw!
Who's
Bitaw,
influenced
you
by
comment.
Joseph?
Oh.
Who's
All right.
influenced by God?
Yes, yes.
Give us a comment and let's see if you're really influenced by
Yes, that's good.
Of course, your listeners and your viewers, they're influenced by you guys. So.
But we're talking about like there's a gravity, right? That holds people down in terms of like their viewership. Like, and then there's this group of people who somehow, get past that.
Ay,
And
they maintain it, no?
They were able to
maintain
Sometimes
their
they're
views,
one-hit
their-
wonder, no? Mga
Right.
viral na kaysa. but,
Mararap
you know.
one hit million, one
How
day
do they
millionaire.
maintain-
How
what's
did you
it-
maintain that?
By the way, especially you have to like kanang naakay strong or strong something like how you want to be known. Like if you want to be an influencer of
angle or
why?
if you want to be an influencer of fashion, then stick to it. If you want to be an influencer of food, then stick to it.
Ben, my niece who is not watching right now, I'm gonna leave back her. She's from San Carlos also,
Uh-huh.
right? And I've been telling her like, you have. Do you need to be pretty? Do you need to be good looking to be an influencer?
No
to get into
way,
that stratosphere?
no, really, no.
No name
Maybe
dropping.
that's one of the big factor, pero no. Sa TV, yes, pero in social media, no, guys. Okay. If you're
So if you
funny,
can break it down, you're funny. Or, yeah.
if you're funny, if you got the wit,
You have
Right.
or if you get the attitude, the personality, guys.
It's really guts, right? I mean, you have to try it.
It doesn't even have. You don't even have to have a good voice. Is that correct? Or
yes, actually, Pero kung irritating ka, you will be trending as
you
well.
have a really good voice. Like,
Thank you so
if
much.
I listen to my voice, I kind of hate it.
in our podcast.
In our podcast, yeah, I would
don't listen to my
who is
voice
this
as well.
guy? No. So okay, going back, like because a lot of people are being held back, right? They want to do something that would influence people, right? They want to show show something part of their life, but they're held back. So one, if if they don't feel like they're good looking enough, it's not an excuse, right? They can still be an influencer, as long as they have an angle,
Yes.
a place where they can stake their ground, and this is where I'm gonna be an influencer for.
Oo, pero
In your
you
case,
can
what is
actually
your
be an
angle?
influencer without like letting them see your face. You can just have like do sa blogs nimo.
Yeah, but
There's blogs, and
blogs are like
written raman or pictures
Yeah, but-
and stuff. But for vlogs, for videos,
is blog
Dying as well or not?
no,
still around?
somewhat like that.
Okay, so in your case, what was your like? Oh, this is gonna be my thrust. This is gonna be my angle.
Mine is like I've always viewed myself as like an ambassador for tourism. So I always wanted locals to be known globally. So I got the term sa USC sa San Carlos as well locally. So it started local and then you made it global. So that's
Yeah.
globally.
Awesome. Yeah.
It's like thank you so much USC. That's very interesting. That's why I started doing that. Like, okay, let me help those minor or like micro owners
Right.
and make them big. I'd like that because there's a lot of micro business owners here in Cebu alone alone nga. They deserve to be known. Super.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's their story.
Like,
Really
kulang lang yun og boost and stuff.
Okay, so for example, okay, let's go back to being an influencer, right? The local talents that are rising up. So if they want to be, is it just angle? What's the next step? Like if you can walk them through, if you will be a coach of a budding influencer, how would you walk that person through?
Be with known influencers. Be with the known influencers
I like
already. Okay, you can never penetrate social media now if you will be starting now.
From the bottom.
As in, you'll have difficulties. At the very beginning, you'll really have difficulties. Super like when people say, he's not original. Like he's copying this influencer, is copying this influencer. We've
Right.
already seen this through him, through her. It's like, so daghan na kaayo. Like there's a lot of influencers already that are known that those trying to like aspiring influencers or new talents that they wanted to make it up. But they're almost copying the influencers that are known already. So that's why my advice
So do you want to be the next like Medyo Maldito? Do you want to
Yeah.
be the next?
That's why people in the social media don't need another Medyo Maldito.
Right.
You have to be unique.
Oh, awesome.
You have to be yourself and you have to know your audience.
Yes.
That's how you
Right. Speaking of audience, let me just say hi to our
viewers.
They're live on.
live audience here.
Oh, hi.
Hi Jake. Hi G. Hi Mervin with a
Mervin,
high
hi.
five.
with a hype.
Hi Jack. Mark Martin.
Mark.
He's here.
The Renaissance
Hello.
man.
Michael Yang, my friend from the States. Carla Aberion, and also an influencer. And
Hi.
Grace Arda. All right. Thank you guys for watching. All right. So, okay. Now, let's go back to how businesses can start. Like, okay, so they would go to Mugstoria. You will match them with talent, and then what's going to be next? Are there things that they will need to be doing, or you're gonna be taking?
By the way, for the business owners, if you have already like a stable like business, have a marketer or a marketing team who's who has you have to have like a variety of people sa imong marketing team,
Right.
sa imong creative team. So you have to have like the one on social media, the one in the mainstream and stuff
Should
like
complement
that.
you.
Mm-mm,
no?
Okay, for those people nga on your business nga kibaw sa scene sa social media, they'll know how to contact the social
Yeah.
media influencers. Because if you're alone in your business, like ikaw lang sole proprietor, you can actually like search like influencers like food stuff like that. Search food, search clothing and stuff.
Are they
You just
easy
have
to reach
let-
though? Like, sometimes I have this feeling that the
Filtered
influencers
messages.
are not seeing,
You have to
your
show some
messages.
cash. I'm kidding.
We actually read. We actually
okay.
read the
Yeah?
messages.
Okay.
Pero daghan jud kaayog mga.
Did I send something to Mugstoria? Did I?
I don't know.
I don't. I forgot that.
But yeah, so maybe can you share some tips if we reach out? Like if I'm a business owner,
Yeah,
how can I reach out?
Yeah.
Make an appointment.
I see. So make an appointment. That's it.
It has to be like a business meeting. Hey, I need,
Yeah, it's not like, hey, I'm a fan, something like that. No,
Can you promote my stuff here?
Can you promote my event?
I have my
There's
next
a
chick.
lot. There's actually like a lot. We have like more than like 50,000 messages, unread messages. And I was like, what are we
Wow.
gonna do to this? 'Cause
You're going to hire someone to read
no,
those
there
messages.
are like
Just kidding.
local talents. There are local talents. They really have the talent, like the voice, whatever, the humor. They want it to be trending.
I have a question because you're very much connected to Kwan. Have you thought about? Nah, I'm not gonna. But someone I think needs to be like a talent, talent company. For
That's like
For
a business idea.
influencers.
huh?
That's like a business idea. Basically.
It is a business
Yes,
idea.
it is a business idea.
I mean, if
You train
and it makes a lot.
influencers, right?
No, you put them in a stock.
One.
Put them in one. Have a
I'll be the
contract with
contact
everybody.
person.
Yes.
Like an
You-
agency. Yeah,
like
that's
an
what they're
agency.
doing, right?
But
Yeah.
is it like a
No, but we don't have contracts for influencers.
that's why
That's why they're like
There's another idea for you
Free
guys.
to do anything. Basta one-stop shop is Mugstoria.
Awesome. So it's like Mugstoria is like a community, right?
Yes, it's a community of Bisaya
You're trying to
content
say you're trying to
creators.
maintain that free range of talent, right? Like
Yes.
you can freely do, but if they contact us, we can work with you, right?
Yes, actually.
Awesome.
Our videographers actually we do like kanang collabs. If you want to do our video or you want to edit our video, we can do that.
Oh, okay.
Basta you have
Really?
to have
But can we hire your video as well?
yes,
No,
of
not really,
course.
right?
Yes.
Or
Yes.
Because we need
Oo.
people. We need
Really?
someone to have micro content. We
If
need
you don't know,
micro-content.
guys, there's now no one actually behind those cameras
Oo,
out there.
as
We've
in, as you
done
can
it
see,
manually.
tripods lang.
So yeah,
not
we are
yet.
DIY right now.
All right. Yeah. So that's interesting. Okay. So from a business standpoint, would you say that businesses in general, small and medium, and even the big corporations here, would you say they have utilized, enough influencers to push their story?
Now,
Would you say like, they've been doing this. Everybody's like actively doing that.
yeah, actually, but-
or companies are kind of new,
yeah.
hesitant. They feel like it's still new.
for big companies, yes. Yes, they have that like kind of thinking like
We should
who are
utilize.
these people? Like who are these influencers they're talking to? Like
Okay, interesting.
There's really that.
But that would
thinking,
be
huh?
that's
There's really
interesting
that
now
thought.
because they have the budget, right? As opposed to like the small medium, they probably would slice that out from their bottom
Marketing
line.
budget. Yeah.
Yeah, if they have a marketing budget.
They should. A business
Well,
should have.
for small medium, right? They probably like cut that out from their bottom line. But for big businesses, they already have like TV budget.
Uh-huh.
They already have this.
Oo, oy, pero
But they-
ang
you're saying
airtime,
na
airtime is very expensive. Like, it's $1 million
Yeah.
for an airtime.
Right. So you're saying now na from your observation, like the big companies, they're not utilizing as much.
Actually, they're already transitioning because I already have known big companies that they're transitioning. They're getting influencers because instead of paying millions for an airtime sa TV, there's a wide coverage sa social media where they can only pay like 10, 20.
Right.
Oh.
I have a question. Like for example, a product like hardware store. How do you think? I mean, think about that. Like a hardware store. How would an influencer help?
For us, like if there's a lifestyle influencer or lifestyle
Yeah,
vlogger,
actually, yeah.
he can do that. Okay.
Yeah?
For me, sa ako, okay, I can do like entertain people. So I can do hugot or whatever about sa like martilyo or lansang. Ipasigitan na jud ko
Okay.
gidukdok ra jud ko nimo imo ra jud kong gipa ilaloma na ikaw nag-move on ra di ay murag ingana ba.
All right. So, yeah, I'm just curious because, and the reason why I'm asking that is because there might be other people, there might be business owners there who's scratching their head and say, like, yeah, but then my business is not really like for social. Like, you know, it's specific. It's B2B. It's not B to the consumer. It's not B2C. So like, you're saying now that like they can still utilize, you know, the influencers to,
Yes.
to move products, to move their service, to get attention, basically.
Especially sa following sa mga influencers. If you're a business owner, it's really a smart move to use them to check the following sa mga influencers because eventually you don't have to pay for the how to be trending and stuff because the following of the influencers themselves kay sila na mismo mo boost. Oo. So
Okay.
it will not reach only the for example the category B, the B people. It will reach everyone.
All right. So if I don't go to Mugstoria and then let's say I find I'm a business owner and I find an influencer online, like do I expect that they already have rates?
It depends. Actually, there's a lot.
What I'm asking is, are from the influencer, you know, from the market standpoint, are they mature enough to say, oh, I'm ready with my rates, or is this like there's still a long negotiation basically?
Actually, for us, like kanang nana sa scene. sa
Okay,
social
you
media,
guys are mature, right? I mean,
We
mature
already
naman
have
mo. So
we
you
already have
that.
our
You know
own
already your rates.
standard rates. But for the starting people, pwede ni sila X-deal something.
Right.
That's how they start. Like, okay, free food and free stuff.
Right. Sure.
Like,
Mm. Awesome.
You can do that, but not in the long run.
Okay.
It's malubong jud ka. Like really.
Okay, so now we've talked about two different people, right? The business owners and the future influencers, right? So let's talk about like your let's move away from that and let's talk about your projects now. And then how did you end up working on those? Like you, like
Share your
Yeah.
maybe share the projects first so that we will have an idea.
Oh, by the way, kanang before ko nag-radio DJ, like I really hate doing auditions. I'm a shy type person. Chara! Really, I'm a shy type guy when it comes to auditions. I don't know why. I fear auditions, but on stage, I don't fear being on stage. No, I have no fear of being
because
on stage.
like in auditions you actually get rejected.
No, not rejections. I don't want to be judged. Like
Judge. Okay.
You can just watch me do my thing, but not auditions.
So in the stage you're not thinking about being judged, even though you're aware
There
that
is.
After is no
Oo.
one's gonna judge unless they're gonna
I run
personally
the
message
show.
them.
Oo.
Yeah.
But of course,
Are
as-
there mean people out there?
no, as a host, I connect to them.
You connect to them. All right.
I
perfect.
don't usually see myself as a host on stage. I'm an audience host.
What's
So,
that?
I'm just like kind of a medium of the audience themselves to be on stage. Now, what the audience would want to see, I am them.
Okay.
It's like that.
Right. So now like you're working on like as a mentor, right? Like and then how did you actually a mentor to like to local talents?
By the way, Selfie means Self-Esteem Learning Formation Institute. So it's a
Okay.
school. It's an
Oh,
institute.
it's a school.
Oo.
I thought it's a like a
Selfie.
no. It's I thought it's an agency.
Oh, really?
Yeah, when I look at it.
So
It's
that's
cool.
your brand now? Is that your own venture?
No,
or is
that's
that your-
actually Blinkies.
okay.
Yeah, you know Blinky, right?
Right.
So we actually teach students how to like boost their self-confidence or self-esteem. So we offer dancing, hosting,
Yeah.
acting, like makeup and fashion. show.
Let's talk about self-confidence before you like how important is it? Because I feel like you're very confident. You're oozing.
Oh my
with
God.
confidence.
Parents
How important is it?
have the most influence to their kids para mo boost ang ilang self-confidence.
Okay.
It starts with yourself. It starts at home. Really.
I love that.
Super. You have to hone your kids, their talents. You have to believe in them.
What are the practices? Like, are there like affirmation that you tell your kids? I don't know. Like what are the
By the way, like
powerful
we
practices?
have like a lot of kids na students selfie that their parents they already tried everything but their kids still don't. Kay ilahang the age now because they're always looking at the phones, the tabs, iPods.
The esteem,
So
you know.
wait,
Unlike
so this
the-
is a different topic, but I really
Oo.
like it. Are you saying now that because the kids are like frequently looking at their phone and that is not helping their confidence level?
They don't socialize.
I
They
see.
don't socialize. They're just looking at their phones and playing.
Yeah.
So
So
that's
what
why
do you- what do you do
they
in that
enroll
case?
they enroll their kids at on selfie para maboost silang self-confidence. They can see like when they're on the same like with the kids or sa ilang mga age levels, they interact.
Yes.
They interact. So, makita
Mostly
sa
kids
parents.
ang-
Oo.
ang inyong-
Dili, napo yung mga teens actually. Oo nga.
Or about
Late
30s.
bloomers. Late
Yeah,
bloomers.
I need to
like,
improve
you
my
know,
self-esteem.
They're
also.
actually parents.
Go.
Really?
Oh.
Okay. Interesting.
Because Blinky's mom is one of the kuan actual kay kuan man sa to siya kana Zumba instructor. Oo. Oo. Pero pila nang edad ni Tita Mark 50 or 60. Then same pa sila body ni Blinky.
Really?
So
Wow.
sexy.
So, like going back to confidence, like what are the practices? Like if you're a parent to your kids, how do you build your kids? Just like a few tips that we can give to the.
Oh, but by the way, for the parents like be interactive, connect with your kids. Ayog ka ilang to whatever they do. Ask your kids on what they like. If they wanted to go out, then go out. Pag set og day, even one day lang or time nga 3 to 4 hours to play with your kids. Or basta have an
One day per
interaction
week?
them na walay gadget.
Wow. Okay.
Yes.
Interesting.
It's a really big help for them.
Right.
Wow. For parents out there.
Yes.
Because when you look at kids, I actually got this from my old school, Don Bosco. No, so when you play, you actually show your true self.
Actually.
Yeah. So
Yeah, I mean the reason why I'm asking about confidence, no, because like my Lodi Francis Kong, my uncle Uncle Francis, he said that kanang one of the best lessons that you can teach your kids or one of the values that you can provide give your kids is the value of self-confidence. And it's because if they're confident enough of who they are, they can they can explore what's possible for them.
Actually, oo. It starts with yourself and then ikaw na makibaw na ka how to socialize and stuff. You're not ashamed of yourself.
Right.
You're not gonna be a loner. You're not gonna be an introvert. There's a lot of introverts actually who enrolled at Selfie.
Introverts.
Oo, pero
And then do they get
Amazing.
out as
'Cause we
extrovert?
have-
or-
Because
No,
we
I don't
have,
think
because
they
we
have
have,
shame.
They get
because
better.
we have
Yeah.
activities. At least they improved.
Awesome.
Oo. That's
Awesome.
that's how we help them.
I like that. And then okay, so Ben, you've shared to us like different how business will take advantage of and now we're talking about parenting. So
Yeah. Even I don't have kids,
You
but
don't
I'm a
have kids,
mentor.
but you're actually teaching people, right? Okay. We normally end this part of the
part of
the
our-
show.
Podcast.
Yeah.
The podcast with our learning from Dave and I.
Okay.
So Dave, go.
just I mean, we talk a lot of things.
Oh,
no, but
man.
that-
Like, it's
You know,
very-
like anything under the
It's like
bulb.
Mugstoria good. No, we're like
Yes.
Mag and we're talking. All right.
Actually.
Awesome.
So I like to focus on influencing, and I think one big factor of being an influencer is self-confidence. I would just have to relate to that. And I really like what you said about the parents really affects the kids because there's this one story. I'm just gonna say it really quickly. There's this one kid though, was playing around with the rocket ship. There was years ago, like decades ago. So playing around with a rocket ship, then all of a sudden daw, ingon siya na, Mom, I'll someday fly to the moon. And there's the mom said like, if there's one person who can do this, Neil, that would be you. And that kid
His
was
name is Neil.
Neil Armstrong.
Yeah.
That was a true story, actually.
Is it?
Neil
Is it?
Armstrong. Yeah. So,
that's
so that's what they call if you just believe in your kid. Even if that kid was just playing around, and
Right.
indeed, like it was like a self-fulfilling prophecy that he became the astronaut who
Yeah.
first landed the moon. So. My point is, like, if you're a parent right now, or if you plan to have kids, or you're an influencer, you have the power to actually help people's self-esteem and boost their confidence just by influencing them. So parents are
Positively influencing.
the first influencers for their kids. So
Awesome.
that's it for
Alright.
me.
Perfect.
Really cool. So for me, I'm coming from like the business standpoint. Many of my questions always been like how can because like I'm a business owner. I'm a startup guy. So I'm always thinking about how can I get my message out there. And I feel like this is the perfect time for us business owners to, like, no matter what, whether you're selling nails, you're selling or you're providing a service that you don't think that is relevant for other people. There is a story behind, like when Ben talked about this is what I can do with the nail, right? This is what I can do with the hammer, and I probably would not think about that if I'm thinking about it on my own. But then because you're creative, creatives can do it. Creatives can help your business, and so this is the time and age where you don't have to set up a huge budget for your TV, your radio. There's like in Facebook where this is live, there's already millions of eyes like that's glued to that screen, to that page. Okay, so we can all take advantage of that. All right.
By the way, a big shout out to all of the OFWs. They're like pila ka percents among page. They're always watching us because to ease up their kanang loneliness.
Really? Wow.
Oo,
That's
like,
very
exactly.
Thank you so much for watching. They always telling us na kanang kamuji reason nga nandili na mo ma-miss ang Philippines because of you guys. We love Philippines, and for you
Yeah, we love
guys,
Philippines
you're always
also.
watching you murag dili milayo sa Philippines. It's like, thank you so much.
Amazing.
Just a quick
Salute to all the OFWs.
Just a quick background of our podcast. We actually started because of that.
Oh,
concept.
really?
Yeah, we did.
Oh my God.
Yeah, and we will show in our next round, which is what we call
the lightning round.
The lightning. Where's that?
right.
Okay, Ben.
Okay.
You have so much energy. You're a very
Okay.
dynamic guy. What
These are
do
a
you
series
do?
of questions.
Yeah,
no?
these are, sorry. Let me
answer.
explain the lightning round first. So these are series of very difficult questions.
Oh, really?
Nah, just kidding. These are the series of
talk?
questions that we just wanna get to know you better. Our audience.
We always
would-
ask this.
Yeah, we'll always ask this so that our audience can get to know you better. Okay, the first question is: you're very energetic. You have so much energy. My question is: do you have a daily regimen, daily routine that sets you for this?
Take a lot of water, enough sleep, and vitamins.
Okay.
Do you have like a morning? How
have a
does
morning-
No,
like
I
your
just
morning
wake
work?
up smiling.
Oh my
Start your
God.
day with a smile, and it boosts
Do you
up.
face the mirror and like?
No,
smile?
I was like, oh, good morning.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
say good morning to yourself.
I like that.
I
I like
like
that.
that.
It's
Like-
very easy.
Optimism.
You know what?
Be positive always.
This is, I know it's lightning round, but I've been
See, told ya. We're connecting now.
when I wake up, I always open my phone and I feel sluggish.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah,
Don't
it's true.
do that.
Check Facebook, right? So
That's
never
true.
check Facebook.
Never check your phone
I'm
first.
really thinking of-
wake and then
I like
smile.
that. You wake up smiling and you
Yes,
say good
smile.
morning.
Good morning.
Yeah. I'll try that tomorrow.
Do
Yeah,
that.
I'll
Don't
try
do
that
like,
tomorrow also.
when you wake up, check phone. No, don't do
Yeah,
that.
exactly. That
Oh.
that makes me.
Okay.
It just ruins my day. Anyway, so the next question is: do you consider yourself successful?
As of the moment,
Yes.
It's up to you.
as per se, let's say I'm going there.
All right.
If you say you're successful, you will never grow.
Awesome.
Oh, I like
so there's
that.
like continuous growth.
Yes.
Okay, next question. Is there any show, book, magazine, person, place that you can recommend to our audience, to just keep them inspired or, motivated?
For me, I don't know. For me, I really love Jessica Soho.
Oh yeah?
She is very smart when it comes to content creating, storytelling. She writes her own write-ups.
I've heard
that.
Jessica Soho. I love
Check her out.
Awesome.
Yeah.
No
And of
books?
course, check the newscasters if you want their voice. Their voices.
you can
Because
learn.
I started like imitating them.
So
Before.
do you like read a newspaper and then like
I
something like
actually like watch a lot of like, for example, like, if you want to improve your like vocabulary, if you want to improve your Tagalog or English, watch a lot of movies or Tagalog or English.
Right.
And if you want to know more about comedy and stuff, search about it.
Awesome. Okay.
So
Continuous learnings.
So my next question, which is gonna be, we have a lot of brothers and sisters and parents, aunties, uncles who work actually abroad or who are stuck with a job that they might not love that much, like a 9 to 5 job, stuck in a rat race or whatsoever. And here you are, like breaking all rules, doing Mugstoria, doing selfie, and enjoying life to the fullest, I assume. So what is your tip for those people who are stuck with that?
If you wanna grow, just love. Kasi at this very moment, ito kasi yung problema ng mga people.
Right.
But that's why we have like a high unemployment rate, because they're tamili. They're very choosy when it comes to jobs. But there's a lot of jobs here in the Philippines offered. Especially, I'm from Mugstoria and I know the politics side. So I know the economy and I know the jobs available here in the Philippines. There's a lot. Really.
Yeah.
Like but if you don't love your job, just watch Mugstoria and let us entertain you. Di ba? May segue pa ako doon.
All right, great answer. This is the last and probably the hardest question
Okay.
that we will ask in
Akala
this
nyo,
series.
no? Masyadong seryoso,
Okay, so the next question is the hardest question of all the questions in the lightning round. Where can people find you and your work?
You can actually go to my place, Talamban. Or you can actually just search Mugstoria or me, Ben Salise, and message me up. You want to do anything, everything. You want to meet up. You want to eat. Basta libre nimo. Okay, jukay ko. Mura dyan na, I'm that kind of person. Like, I'm easy to go to person.
Wow. Ben, we are so glad to have you here.
I am so glad.
We're energized. We're natakdan mismo yung energy.
Yeah, actually, because whatever our guests, the way they talk, they actually emit.
So I influence the energy.
Yeah, you influence the big
energy.
picture now. And thank you so much for being here.
Thank
We
you
really
so much.
appreciate
Thank
it.
you so much.
And
Thank you
then,
so much. Diba?
Guys, everything that the links, the things that we mentioned,
and videos. We'll add
And
videos
videos.
there so that the links to the videos
for
of
the
Shomai
Shomai, yeah.
Yes,
and Hamal.
please do.
What's that?
Lamau.
Lamau,
rather.
yeah.
All right, so
We'll be there in the show notes page. Do you have announcement for you?
Yeah, for-
Specifically,
Yeah,
your
just
gigs.
watch out for our videos sa Mugstoria and to my page na gipabuhat na jud ko.
Awesome.
I
You
have to
What's it called?
Ben Salise. I have to
Personal
like
page.
make it like Ben Salise gang.
All right.
really interesting.
Thank you, guys. This has been very entertaining for me. Ben, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Daghang salamat.
Daghang salamat. And for you guys who have been watching us live, thank you so much for staying with us. This has been Joe.
This is Dave, and
this is Ben.
We're
I
here
am Ben.
at Mezzanine
We're here
Cafe.
at Mezzanine Cafe.
Please visit us sometimes when we do our live. So we have a lot of audience, and someone will help us press the button.
Actually, I love the saying sa stairs, ha?
Oh, yeah,
You
yeah.
don't, there's no
There's no
elevator,
elevator
for
for
success.
success.
all
So you have
right.
to take the
So
stairs.
yes,
I
it
love
matches what we
Yes.
our values here in our podcast. So that's it for us. So we're
We
signing
are
off.
signing off.
Bye!